Hey there, Daniel here. Today we have a quick video for you. The episode 3 of our gameplay journey series is already edited, but I need to write the script and record a voiceover, so I'm pushing this video to next Tuesday. So today I have a surprise for you. I was looking through my things and I discovered this jewel case of original EverQuest. Well, not the OG because this was manufactured after the Scars of Value expansion, but you can see that it's still Variant Interactive. It was not named Sony Online Entertainment at the time, and not 989 Studios, that was the studio that developed the original EverQuest. Well, it's the same studio, but they just changed the names. Let's look at the back. It's really enticing. I remember reading every word really carefully. Welcome to the most compelling online fantasy world ever created, and this is really true. Maybe still to this day. Look at these screenshots. Really beautiful and very enticing. One thing that's really interesting, look at the system requirements. You needed only 64 mega of RAM, any 3D card, and a Pentium 200. At the time, that was a really high requirement, especially just having a 3D card was not that common. The most successful online fantasy role-playing game ever. It was probably pretty accurate, this phrase at the time. Okay, so let's take a look at the manual. It's really interesting because back in the days, games had a manual, and it was really important because we didn't have YouTube videos or even a lot of sites and content talking about stuff. So this would be a must read for everyone joining the game. So just system requirements over here. We have how to install, how to start the game. Pretty standard stuff nowadays. And then they tell you what you are arriving north with. So the beginning weapon, the 5 units of bread and milk. You know to starting spells if you're a caster, and this Tome of Order and Discord, some candles. And I didn't remember that you could do this. I think I never read this. Look at this. You could give your Tome of Order to the nearest priest of Discord, and then you become a player killer, or just destroy it. I thought that PvP in EQ was just in the PvP server, but I guess you could be a consensual PvP player even in a PvP server. I don't remember that, so if you know more about that stuff, tell me in the comments below. So moving around, so you have also some pretty standard stuff nowadays. Communicating is really interesting because this was the novelty, how you communicate with other players all around the world. How do you attack with weapons and use magic? Again, this seems like really no-brainer, but well, it was the first 3D MMO, and also it was a lot of people's first PC game, first RPG, first MMO. So this would be setting the stage for all the games that came before it. Quick cache, then you have all your bags, how to cast a spell, how to kill mobs, and then there's the conversion of platinum to gold, silver, and copper. And remember that back in the day you had gold, cash weight, so this would be needed to be traded at the bank. I think I don't remember it quite well. So you'd also like to exchange, for example, coppers for silver and silver for gold and gold for platinum, so you would have less carrying weight. All the skills that you had, how do you access all of them, how do you get experience, how do you acquire, sell and buy items. And one of the really interesting thing that they also put in the manual, it's the last thing that is in the manual. If you die, try not to quit the game before you find your corpse and recover any valuable items. Yeah, the manual is telling you, if you die, all your items will stay on your corpse. You need to do a corpse run. Don't quit the game before you find your corpse. I think back in the day it was like a week for your corpse to decay, and I remember that it was quite sometimes a fun thing to do, but later when you die a lot and maybe die in a really difficult place to recover your corpse, you needed to get help from lots of people. Maybe a necromancer to summon your corpse, or a rogue or a monk to drag your corpse using sneak or feign death. It was really fun stuff, but not nowadays that we have so little time to play the game. And I'm glad that we're not doing corpse runs anymore. And then in the back you have the ad for Kunarkan values. That's why I know that it was released after values. Okay, that's it. I hope you had some amazing minutes going down the memory lane. And what else do you remember about those times? See you next time.